Hello and welcome to another Nevada Wolf Adventures. Not a whole lot of adventure this weekend simply because I had a couple chores that I needed to do. The big one was get buzzed by a red airplane. Hey look, that bucket list item's off. There you go, hello. No, seriously. The big goal this weekend was actually two different things. Mostly I needed to get the new tires on the bike, and I also needed to get a new wiring harness on my truck. The tires were coming along because I've very much squared off the rear tire that I had since I got it last year prior to the wreck. I had a Pirelli Sport Demon, and after about, I want to say about 6,000, 7,000 miles, I had really squared it off from the very heavy highway and interstate riding. So I needed new ones of those. The wear bar was starting to show, and also the front tire was still the stock, I think IRC Roadwinner, something, whatever Cowie is putting on the bikes when you get it off the showroom floor. So I needed new tires, and I talked to Brian at SPL, and he actually recommended getting Pirelli Rosso 2s, which have a very dense center part to give it mileage, but also soft, sticky shoulders, so that when you go cornering on tracks, you have the grip needed to really do some aggressive riding. So I was like, yeah, sure, we'll definitely do that. Go ahead and put the new tires on. So I'm on my way right here to go to him so I can get those new tires. Had I known that this weekend was actually the opening weekend of the VNT runs, I would have planned my day a little bit better, because it's an awesome sight to be able to see the VNT railroad coming up the tracks that this road that I'm on actually goes over. And you can see portions of the track and you can watch the train coming around the corners as it's on its way up to Virginia City. It's a really impressive sight. I love watching the train go by. Very cool, and I'm really sad that I missed it. But I did hear the whistle, which is why I was like, wait, are they running this weekend? So, oh well. The other reason I needed to do more chores was, like I said, to get a wiring harness on my truck. I had a wire back there for a trailer. Unfortunately, the cable was so long and it came unhooked off of my hitch that it fell down on the ground one day when I was out four-wheeling, and the road kind of ate it. So I had to take care of that, and I haven't had a wire since. But what I'm going to be doing is, here in a couple weeks, going out and towing my bike to the track day, because I'm planning on spending both days out there and being able to have 2 full days of riding, just so I can see how much improvement or how much I can cover as far as skill and ability in those two back-to-back days. So I'm really excited about June. So I needed to get those done. Sunday I wanted to hang out with my dad and be able to do stuff that he and I wanted to do. We did end up going to see the new Star Trek movie, and this kind of says something about me as a Trekkie. There was a time where I would be at the midnight showing, or we would be in line first at the opening day showing. There was a time we were doing this, and now we were like, you want to go see the movie? Yeah, sure. It was kind of like, oh boy. But I do think Abrams is doing a really good job with the reboot. I have no complaints about it. They're changing it just enough to keep it fresh, but there's enough references and enough similarities that folks like me who are longtime Trekkies, we're still happy with it. At least, in my opinion, I am. And, oh, what's his last name? Cumberbatch? Benedict. Bad guy. Really good bad guy. I really liked him as a bad guy. I was rooting for him most of the time, and I'm like, I really shouldn't be rooting for him. But anyways, go see it if you have a chance. So, unfortunately, I didn't get a whole lot of video from Geiger Grade because, as it is Memorial Day weekend, Virginia City was having a big event. I think they were having a parade. And also the VNT opening weekend. There was a lot of people coming up and down the mountain. And so both my trips down and up Geiger were stuck behind cars. So not a whole lot of great video, so all you get to see here is the truck route. This is the new tires now, and I love them. Oh, they're great. It really feels like I'm on a greased ball bearing going around corners, because all I have to do is slightly lean and the bike just goes, oh, okay, go that way. You know, it was really responsive to every little input that I was getting in. I cannot wait for a track day to see what these tires are really capable of doing, at least as far as what my skill level is going to allow them to do. So I'm excited. The other thing that we ended up doing, at least me and a friend, is the Great Basin, which is the area that I'm living in, if you're unaware of that. That's why it's so flat at home. There are a lot of Native American ancient sites, including a lot of petroglyph and pictograph sites. So she and I actually know of a couple sites that are scattered around, and what I've done is at the end of this video you'll see a couple pictures. Those are not from the trip yesterday, but they are from trips over the course of the year to numerous different sites. Some that I've worked on to help document, some that I've been invited to just go see, and some that I've just stumbled upon and discovered for myself. So at least you get to see what an example of, Great Basin rock art looks like. And I find it really cool. I love going out there and seeing it. I love wondering what the ancients were thinking, what they were doing, why they did this, what was it about the site that they were so drawn to. And I wish I had those answers, but unfortunately I don't. And I don't have the traditions, and I don't have the knowledge that goes with them. So, but that is what my weekend was like. Like I said, not a whole lot of adventure bike-wise. It was just mostly up and down the mountain. So I'm hoping next week I will have the new instrument cluster in, so you may get a video of me changing that out. Definitely the following weekend is going to be the track day, so you will get a really good video for that one. Anyway, I would like to thank you for joining me, and here's the petroglyph sites, so enjoy these pictures. Have a wonderful week. Stay safe. It's starting to get warm out there, and I will talk to you next weekend. Thanks, and bye.